Hey, this is Rich and Lisa Pools. Today we're looking at how to backwash a DE filter. I'll show you that process. All right, here we've got a Hayward DE filter, and then we're going to backwash. Anytime that you're going to backwash and you're going to change the selector valve here, the filter valve, multi-port valve, whatever you call it, and multiple names for it, you're going to change this. Anytime you change it, you have to have the pump off before you change this selector from filter to backwash, that kind of stuff. So the pump's currently off. Also, before you backwash, if you have some sort of a hose, then you want to go ahead and stretch that hose out before you turn the pump on and it starts backwashing. All right, next, now that we have that little hose stretched out, make sure it doesn't have any kinks or anything in it, or else it'll pop the hose whenever the pump pushes the water and fills it up. Like I said, have the pump off before you ever push this. Sometimes you're going to have a force. This is a 4 selector, select to flow. Sometimes you're going to have more selections on here, but you're mainly worried about this is in filter mode right here. So have the pump off, turn it, push it completely down, and then you're going to basically rotate it 180 degrees and come over here to the backwash selection. And once you're in backwash, then we're ready to turn the pump on. Let's go ahead and turn the pump on. You'll see it fills up the hose, and then now we're backwashing it, pushing that water out. Then you're looking also, while it's doing that, you're usually going to take 30-45 seconds or so. You're watching this little sight glass. A lot of times the sight glass, it'll start looking chocolate milk colored, real dirty, and then it'll start clearing up. But usually 30-45 seconds or so, then you're gonna be all right. This particular one, this valve does not have a rinse feature, so you want to make sure it's good and clear right here before you go back to pool mode or the filter mode. If you have a rinse feature, I usually make sure it's clear, and then I go to rinse for 5 seconds, and then I go back to filter mode. On this one, you don't have the rinse option, so just make sure it's good and clear. So see, I've got good and clear water in there now. That stuff on the bottom's on the bottom of the sight glass. I'm going to turn it off, and then we're going to push it down and go back to filter mode. Now I returned it back to filter mode. Remember, turn the pump off, turn it back to filter mode. Once I'm back in filter mode, then you can usually look at the size of the filter. This is a 60-20. So this is a 60 square foot DE filter, as long as they, have the model number on there. Then if it's a 60 square foot filter, then you're going to put in 5 pounds of DE. That's 5 pounds of dry DE powder, diatomaceous earth powder. You're going to put that back into the skimmer. It coats the grids, and the DE is what actually does the filtration of the water. The DE filters give you the brightest, clearest, cleanest water because it filters down to 5 microns. So DE filter is real good, and that's how you do it. So after you backwash, then go and recharge into the skimmer the 5 pounds of DE powder if it's a 60 square foot filter, and then you're good to go. That's it. Hopefully this is helpful. We'll see you next time.